When I run this, watch what happens. So I'll refresh it just to make sure it's good. I'll hit 5, and it says 5 produces an area of 78.54. Okay, so this toFixed is a function that I can run on any number. So JavaScript recognizes area as a number, and so there are some functions that I can use on numbers that make it really nice to work with JavaScript. This one will just basically round it to 2 decimal places, and then it will return a string that allows us to add it to this. Now, one thing that I don't like about this program is all of these like opening quotation mark, closing quotation marks, pluses to concatenate this string. So let me show you an alternative. There is a backtick character on your keyboard, which is underneath the escape key, above the tab key, and it shares, generally it shares with the little squiggly mark. And so this will allow me to write a string in JavaScript and inject JavaScript data into it. So for example, I could say the radius, and then I want to put in JavaScript, and I could say R. Okay, so there's the syntax, dollar sign, and then curly braces, and then I can put any JavaScript in there that I want to. In this case, it's just a variable. Produces an area of, and then I want to do more JavaScript in here, so I'll say dollar sign, curly braces, area dot toFixed to 2 decimal places. Okay, I'm going to take this out, and so really the only thing that's going to run right here is this code right here. Okay, because I commented this out. Let's see what happens. I'm going to come over here, refresh, just make sure we're up to date. I'll hit save 5, and it does the exact same thing. Okay, so just a brief recap for you guys. Same as the last program, we reference our JS file from here. We have an input with an ID that we access in our JavaScript. We get that value, we convert it to a whole or to a number with decimal places, and then we can do math with it. In this case, we're saying r squared times pi is our area, and then we said area.toFixed, which rounds it to 2 decimal places. And we went ahead and put all that into a string to output to the user. This whole function gets called, compute area of circle, when the user clicks on the button. And then we output our data to our output ID.